Not all men. Yeah, but if I gave you a box of cookies and I told you that some of them were made of shit instead of actual cookie dough, you'd be wary of the entire box, right?
Imagine a bowl of M&Ms. 10% of them are poisoned. Go ahead, eat a handful. After all, not all M&Ms are poison. Well, where to begin? First of all, what does that 10% figure represent? I mean, are they saying 10% of men are murderers or rapists? And what's the evidence for that? Are they talking about all men, American men, college men? Or as one blogger asked, men who play ukuleles or Martian men? And by the way, I wouldn't eat a single M&M if I knew that 10% or 1% or 0.01% of them were poisoned. But what's most wrong about this graphic is that it deploys the classic logic of bigots. I mean, think of saying, well, X% of African Americans or Muslims or Jews or Hispanics, X% of them are dangerous, and we just don't know which ones. So therefore, let's treat them all as suspects. Well, congratulations, Upworthy. You've promoted the same logical fallacy behind Jim Crow laws or racial profiling. Basically, the message to women is to treat all men as if they're poison. Now, I think men will be forgiven for finding the whole thing quite insulting. What's most upsetting to me, as the factual feminist, is that the shooting was an occasion for just an avalanche of misinformation about women and violence. Sarah Cliff at Vox rushed into print 8 facts about violence against women everyone should know. Well, let's consider some of those facts. Number 1, most women experience physical abuse in their lifetime. The most recent national survey of American women found that a slight majority, 51.9%, reported experienced physical violence at some point in their lives. Well, this sounds like American women are living in a state of siege. Vox does give the source, but my guess is that the author assumed no one checked it out. I'm not sure she looked at it herself, because here's what it says. And stay with me, this is a mouthful. 51.9% of surveyed women and 66.4% of surveyed men said that they were physically assaulted as a child by an adult caretaker and or as an adult by any type of attacker. An estimated 1.9 million women and 3.2 million men are physically assaulted annually in the United States. Now, Vox failed to inform readers that the study counted as physical assault, grabbing, pushing, and shoving. Also, according to Vox, 1 in 10 women sustained a head or spinal injury as a result of physical assault. But if you read the study, you find that what it actually shows is that among all adult victims of physical assault who sustained an injury, both male and female, 1 in 10 sustained head and spinal cord injuries. But Vox made it sound like every woman has a 10% chance of sustaining a head or spinal injury from a physical assault. Now, the truth is bad enough. Why hype it up with a misleading